your first broadcast?
Nah, I was a commentator. Okay.
Oh, so you were training?
Yeah. But I didn't do it last year. I did this the year before that.
Oh,
Like I'm in
okay.
third year of my program, so I'm in my last year.
You guys ready? Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the OCAA live broadcast of the Conestoga Condors against the Mohawk Mountaineers women's soccer match here at St. John Henry Newman. My name is Andrew Glove and I'm here with McFesty. Uh,
Also Zua.
now that these two teams are both going into this match 1-1, what can we maybe expect for this match?
Personally, I believe that the Mountaineers have, I would say, a pretty good team. I know last year, for example, they gave up about 5 goals during the entire regular season. So for them to already concede 4 goals, it's a bit of a change in dynamic plans, but I'm sure that they're going to bounce back and make a big difference facing the Condors today.
Conestoga is a great team on the road. What does this mean for the Mountaineers? How should they change their game plan? Like you said, they've already given up 4 goals this season. Last year they gave up five. And the Condors are a great team on the road. What should the Mountaineers do?
In my opinion, from the gameplays that I've seen so far, I would definitely say that the Mountaineers need to slow down their tempo and finish strong. Sometimes it really just comes down to who really wants it more. So during those last final minutes of the game, the Mountaineers need to really shut things down, I'd say.
Now, history between these two teams, the Mountaineers have been on top. Uh, Condors do look really good this season. What are your thoughts on how this game's might turn out?
Well, the Conestoga Condors, their soccer program has actually had quite the success in the past years, especially with their men's team winning it all last year. So I feel like that definitely adds on to both teams, regardless. When one team wins, I feel like both teams slowly start to get better. So I'll definitely say that it really just comes down to who really wants it more and who's going to finish strong.
And we'll be right back right before O Canada starts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St. John Henry Newman for today's Mohawk Mountaineers home opener. Today, your Mountaineers take on the visiting Conestoga Condors. Mohawk College is a proud member of the Ontario Colleges Athletics Association, and as a member, adhere to the fair play policy as outlined by the OCAA. Mohawk College staff and the game officials have the right to remove any spectator exhibiting unsportsmanlike, rude, and or objectionable behavior, as well as foul language during the match. Please cheer in a professional and sporting manner. The starting 11 for the Conestoga Condors. Number 2, Abby White. Number 3, Ashley Blazek. Number 5, Sophie Rebello. Number 6, Emily Soares. Number 8, Haley MacArthur. Number 10, Megan Hayes. Number 11, Justina Menezes. Number 13, Brooke Meyer. Number 18, Claire Di Benedetto. Number 23, Haley Mackey. And the goalkeeper, number 29, Skylar Morales. And now the starting lineup for your Mohawk Mountaineers. Number 7, Bernarda Torres. Number 8, Emily Schwartz. Number 9, Alyssa Glassbergen. Number 10, Lauren Snyder. Number 11, Jalen Morgan. Number 12, Marley Droppert. Number 14, Mackenzie Scanlon. Number 18, Grace McLellan. Number 19, Abigail Woods. Number 21, Janelle Lammers. And the goalkeeper, number 28, Mia Hadley. We acknowledge that Mohawk College is situated on the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee, the Anishinaabeg Nations, within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement, and is currently home to many indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island. Now, if I could ask you to please rise and remove your hats if you're able to for the playing of the national anthem.
Condors take over. Condors playing with it in their own end. Mohawks putting on great pressure. Morgan shot, great blocked by Condors.
Good attempt by Jaden Morgan. Definitely been a huge contributing factor to the Mountaineers in the last 2 years.
It's going to be a corner kick for the Mohawk Mountaineers.
And this is what I'm talking about. The Mountaineers had to start the game with a lot of pressure and really start hitting the ground early. Try to set themselves up for success.
Janelle Lemires with the corner. Great cross from Mohawk, and it's out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick.
That was a good attempt by the Mountaineers, starting the game off good. A lot of pressure, pushing the ground for them.
Mountaineers.
Oh, that was great anticipation.
Great interception. Condors now midfield.
Yeah.
Mountaineers intercept the ball.
Haley Mackey and the Conestoga Condor has great footwork, great control in the midfield, great stuff. And it's always,
Condors defense.
I'd say that's always a bit risky when defenders are playing in the backfield like that near their goalkeeper. Really easy for interceptions. Let's see if the Mountaineers can. Yep.
Mountaineers take over with the ball.
Just like I was saying, really risky to play in the backfield like that.
Out of bounds. Gonna be Mountaineers ball. Condors get the ball after the throw in. Condors in their own end. Condors pass back to their keeper.
And I feel
Keeper
like
to their defender.
good pressure. And let's see if
Great pressure
Jaden.
by Mountaineers, and Mountaineers was a whistle.
And right now, I definitely say the Mountaineers are doing amazing pressure on these Condors.
Mountaineers within midfield. It's going to be Mountaineers ball in their own territory on the sideline.
Right now, Andrew, I'd definitely say that these Condors are having much struggles getting past half into the Mountaineers' territory.
Definitely agree. Mountaineers up in an attacking territory. Great cross. Mountaineers with an attempt. Just missed. It's going to be Condors ball. Oh, it's tipped off the Condors defender. It's going to be Mountaineers free corner kick.
Janelle Lammers is taking the corner again for the Mountaineers.
Lemires. It's going to be a header off the Condors defender. Lemires gets it again. The Condors have a little bit of momentum going down the side. And it's going to be Mountaineers ball.
And this is the control I'm talking about that the Mountaineers are displaying right now. Looking very structured compared to, I would say, with the Condors looking a bit messy and not in the right type of way.
Condors overshoot that pass to Mountaineers. Condors controlling the ball now in Mountaineers territory. Mountaineers gonna take that away, but not before the Condors get it.
That was a good attempt by Grace.
Mountaineers now with momentum in attacking territory. Great defense by the Condors.
Stina Dosen. She was great on that one play for the Condors right there. Could have been a huge opportunity for the Mountaineers, but she put a huge shutdown to it.
Lemire's with the corner kick for the Mountaineers.
And this should be about the third corner kick that the Mountaineers have had so far. And it seems that
Almost a
they're
great
getting,
opportunity.
yeah, it seems that they're getting closer every attempt.
Great way to keep it in bounds by the Mountaineers. Condors now with it in their own end. Condors are great play by Mountaineers defense to keep it out of their zone.
You know, it seems like there's just a sense of Mountaineers knowing where their teammates are. And that's always lovely to see on the pitch.
Condors now with it in their own end. Trying to start something here, but the Mountaineers steal it.
And that was
Mountaineers are down the side, across,
a great cross,
great
defend,
cross,
but wasn't able to get a foot on it.
attempt, and it's gonna be a goal kick for the Condors.
And we're seeing some great action from Jaden Morgan, who seems to be playing a forward position currently right now for the Mountaineers. Doing a lot of pressure, dropping back to help her teammates. Great stuff.
It's gonna be Condors ball on the side.
Still early off in the game, but right now I'd definitely say there hasn't been a team that's really making a game-changing move so far. I would say that the Mountaineers are applying a lot more pressure compared to the Conestoga Condors, but we need to see something significant on the pitch.
Megan Hayes with the throw in for the Condors. Mountaineers or the Condors have it on the side. It's gonna be Mountaineers ball. Their own end. Mountaineers. It's gonna be out by Hayes from the Condors. Mountaineers with another throw in. Hayes again is kicks it out of bounds. Mountaineers keep it possession. It's gonna be Condors ball.
From the progression of play so far, I would definitely say that the game's getting a bit more physical, and these ladies are showing how much they want to win.
Condors take a kick. Mountaineers have it midfield.
That was a great through pass by Grace McAllen.
Condors couldn't keep up with that one. It's gonna be out of bounds. Condors intercepted by Mountaineers. Mountaineers playing within their own end.
That's some good control right there with the Mountaineers, not letting the Condors really set up how they want to.
Condors have a little bit of momentum. Mountaineers take the momentum away, give it to their goalie. Great pass.
And that's a great clear out by Dahan. Apologies, my at
The Condors now with it in center field to the end. Oh, great block by the Mountaineers. Battling it with it on the end. It's going to be a foul on the Mountaineers.
indeed Marley Dropper had a great defensive play right there, not letting the pass get through. And that's just the type of grit and grind that the Mountaineers have, which might be the difference maker in this matchup. But this could be a huge corner from the Condors.
Mountaineers have great defense on that free kick. Mountaineers with it in their own end. Trying to reset some momentum for them. Mountaineers taking their time. Mountaineers now with the midfield. Condors put a little bit of pressure.
And from the recent plays right now, I would even say that the Mountaineers are looking a bit more tired compared to this.
It's a goal for the Condors.
Just like that, the first goal of the game has happened. The Conestoga Condors have stroke first.
It's a goal for Brooke Myers.
Conestoga goal number 13, Brooke Meyer, with assist to number 8, Haley MacArthur. That's Meyer from MacArthur.
And what I would say that kind of went wrong for the Mountaineers right there is they've been doing a lot of great pressure throughout the early starts of this game, but it started to seem that their energy was dying down.
Mohawk substitution now in number 9, Alyssa Glassbergen.
It's going to be Condors ball on the side.
Sorry, correction, number 15, Regan Vanderkruk.
And there seems to be some miscommunication on the field right now with some of the Mountaineer players. Hopefully that they can bounce back after that goal differential.
Condors throw in. Condors have it midfield.
And we're most definitely seeing a much more aggressive Mountaineer team right now. But again, energy seemed to be one of their um, weaknesses to why that goal occurred. So hopefully they can maintain stamina levels throughout.
Condors are trying to maintain this 1-0 lead. Mountaineers aren't backing off. Mountaineers have it in Condors midfield.
And just talking about a few plays back, that was some great footwork by Abby White just in the backfield. Seems to be a great contributing factor for this Condors team of getting the Mountaineers out of there.
It's going to be Mountaineers ball on the side. Thrown by number 3, Jada Sterling.
Substitution for Mohawk, number 3, Jada Sterling.
And Jada Sterling being a first year of the Mountaineers team, we'll see what type of energy she brings to the lineup right now.
Mountaineers have it in Condors and putting some more pressure on the Condors, trying to even up the score. An attempt
And just like that, oh, so close, Grayson Gavin, so close.
was a great attempt by the Mountaineers. Conestoga now within their own end.
But even so, those type of shots and opportunities are most definitely ones that the Mountaineers need to take.
Myers now pass it up.
But that was a
The
beautiful
Condors
free
now.
pass.
Condors have a break. Condors. It's great defense by the Mountaineers. Mackenzie Scallon with the great defense for the Mountaineers.
And McKenzie also being another first year. We've seen a lot of first years step up for this Mountaineers team. Also getting into the rotations.
It's going to be a corner kick for the Condors. It's a great cross. It's going to be another corner kick for the Condors. Here's the corner. It's a great cross. It's going to be another corner kick for the Condors. Mohawks putting up great defense on these corner kicks. Kick. It goes cross, and it's going to be a goal kick.
And that was a close attempt right there by the Conestoga Condors, but it seems that the corner kick was a bit overshot.
Now Mohawks in their own end, making momentum up midfield. Condors have it now in Mohawks territory. It's going to be another goal kick for Mohawk Mountaineers.
And it really seems that the Conestoga Condors did a huge scouting report on Jaden Morgan due to how closely and tight they're defensively guarding her and kind of man marking her, I would say.
Hadley does a quick kick to her defender. Mohawks gaining momentum.
And that's some great stuff by Jada right there. Able to keep the ball in for the Mountaineers. But sadly not good enough right there because the Conestoga Condors were able to get it back.
Condors now have it in their own end. Traveling up midfield. Meyer has it now. Meyer's going down the side. Meyer's looking to pass. Passes back. Mohawk intercepts the ball.
That was a great interception there by the Mountaineers.
It's going to be a corner kick for the Condors.
Sylvia Sukas definitely making a huge impact for the Mountaineers. So far, I'd say for this Mountaineers team to really bounce back, they have to start playing in their own game, start playing at their own tempo.
Claire de Benito for the with the corner for Condors. Mohawk has great defense. It's going to be a goal kick for Hadley.
It seems that the Mountaineers are really trying hard to play off the counterattack, but maybe that's not the best strategy for how this game's kind of going right now.
Hadley passes it to closest defender. Mountaineers now have it midfield.
And it's opportunities like that that the Mountaineers can't give up. Being on a 2v3 situation when you're at the advantage, you really have to make the most of the situations. And it seems that there was a bit of a trip up and bumping that occurred on the field. I don't think any cards will be given out. just a quick stop of game. And Conestoga Condors will be receiving a free kick just behind the 40.
Free kick goes back to the defender. The Condors now have it in their own end.
This is
Condors gaining more momentum. Pass up to their forward. The Mohawk Mountaineers intercept the pass. They're gaining momentum in the Condors' end.
and again, Abby White just being in the backfield right there for the Conestoga Condors, being a huge factor on that defensive line.
Mountaineers are going to have another corner kick. It's going to be Lemire's. Lemire's with the kick. It's going to be kept in by the Condors. Lemire's now with it in Condors' territory. Great defense by the Condors.
Again, Abby White really on that defensive line making a huge difference.
Condors, Lemire's with the kick. Great attempt by the Mountaineers. Condors keeper has it. Morels is gonna take a big kick down to our midfield. Condors now have midfield. Great pass to the for the Condors.
And what a
It's gonna
slide
be a
tackle by
great
Grace
tackle
McEllen.
for Mountaineers. It's gonna be Condors ball on the side.
Spit it down, Condor. Spit it down. Throw it, Nate. Throw it.
Sophie Rubello with the throw in for the Condors.
And Grace becoming a Mountaineer has definitely shown huge changes.
It's gonna be a goal kick for the Mountaineers. Maya Hattie with a kick to Lemire's. Lemire's keeps it in bounds.
This is what I'm talking about. It seems that the Mountaineers are doing a lot more heavy running and the heavy load of just carrying out their stamina, but this Condors team just seems a lot more controlled, especially being one goal ahead. They seem a lot more relaxed in their gameplay.
Now in number 4 for Mohawk, Hannah Kelly.
It's a good attempt by the Condors.
And that was a questionable throw, I would say, of not having any players originally there, but we'll see how it works out. And that's a
Gonna be a call against the Mountaineers.
and I would say that was just a bit of a shove, just a bit of body in a contact sport, a game of soccer, but it will be the Condors' ball. But don't worry, Jaden Morgan is just laughing off the play. Seems that she's ready to go on the attack again.
Condors are having great control of the ball. Midfield. Mountaineers make a great attempt.
It seems that
Take over with the ball.
it seems that this Condors team are really huge on getting those through passes in and really starting those passing lanes to try to create goals instead of more so of a tiki taka type of play, whereas the Mountaineers are more on that type of offensive planning.
Condors throw in. Condors have it in Mohawk territory. Mohawks putting up some great defense. Mohawk now with it midfield. Has some momentum.
And Grace
To Jaden
good ball to
Morgan.
Jaden, but
Great defense by the Condors. It's Mohawk's ball. It's going to be Jada Sterling with the throw in.
But Claire Vendetto was there to stop the run
It's
on
going to be
Jaden Morgan.
Sterling with the throw in again. Sterling's throw in right to the Condors defense. Defense now.
That's a good through ball
It
over
was
the
a
head.
great through ball to the Condors. Meyer now with it in Mohawk territory.
And
There's,
it's a great defensive clearing by the Mountaineers.
Mountaineers now have a great through ball to Lemire's. Lemire's to Morgan. Great defense by the Condors. It's going to be Condors ball on the side.
And right now, I would say this is maybe an opportunity for the Mountaineers to start getting some rotations in, just to keep players with some energy and just getting new bodies in, creating new scenarios and situations for your team. Definitely early on in this game, that wouldn't hurt the team, I would say. So just making sure that you're really key contributing goal scoring players and whatnot, get some rest time just so they can rejuvenate their bodies and get back in healthy.
Looks like a timeout has been called.
So Andrew, so far, what did you say the Mountaineers kind of need to do to get back into this game?
Well, they've been putting up some great pressure. They still need to continue the pressure on the Condors. The Condors are having some great defense both ways. Definitely, the Mountaineers need to refocus and regroup and find their momentum again and keep the pressure up and try and get the ball into Condors territory and get some uh, great touches to get some great goals.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. I feel like the Mountaineers showed some great opportunities of getting some shots off. I would even say that they have more collective shots on goal compared to this Conestoga team that is currently up right now. But I see a lot of change happening.
Looks like they're coming back to action. It's going to be Condors ball. It's going to be a throw in. From Megan Hayes.
Now in for Conestoga, number 9, Lily Triantafilo. And number 19, Christina Dosen. And now in for Mohawk, number 5, Sylvia Sokaz.
It's going to be a throw in for the Mountaineers. Mountaineers have it now midfield. Gaining momentum. Jada Sterling with it. It's going to be a cross attempt and it's going to be cleared by the Conestoga Condors. It's going to be Mohawk ball.
And we're seeing a lot of great field control by Grace McAllen in this game so far, doing a lot of the Mountaineers' tempo and just setting up the passing lanes for this Mountaineers team.
There's a throw in by Sterling. Mohawk's going to have it. It's going to be great pressure by Condors, but Mohawk's going to reset. It's going to be a free kick for Mohawk.
And Emily Soares getting a bit too physical on this pitch so far. I'm gonna have a little talk to with the referee. Well, no cards shall be given. Corner free kick for the Mountaineers. Oh,
Mountaineers have it in their own end. Trying to gain some momentum. And the Condors steal the ball. Condors are in Mohawk territory.
and Abby White.
And it's going to be a Great pickup by Hadley. Hadley's deciding what she's going to do with the ball. Telling them to move up. The Condors have it now in Mohawk territory. Great touch by the Condors. It's going to be an attempt for the Condors. It's going to be a ball back to Hadley. Hadley with the goal kick.
And right off the gameplay, it seems that the Mountaineers are really trying to find someone that's gonna be the difference maker on their team, who's gonna really take the spotlight and try to get things going for them.
Almost miscommunication play by the Mountaineers. Great recovery play. Give it
It seems there's just some miscommunication on the field of where the out of bounds is.
for Sterling. It's going to be Condor's ball on the side.
It's gonna be Abby White with the throw in, who's been starting to push up the field a little more, and hopefully the Mountaineers can take advantage of all that running that she's doing by pushing up the field and dropping back.
Sterling made some great defense there. It's going to be Hadley with the ball. Hadley's looking. She's pushing her forwards up. Hadley with the kick. Mountaineers have it in their own end. Mountaineers have it midfield. Going into great steal by the Condors. Mountaineers now have it in their own end. Condors recover midfield. Pass to their defender. Mountaineers now have midfield. It's a back and forth battle between the Mountaineers and Condors at midfield. And Mountaineers are going to gain the ball on the sidelines. Ball went out of bounds. Mountaineers with a substitution.
Seems that this Mountaineer team wants to get some good rotations for their players that been doing a lot of touches on the pitch and really getting in the groove of the game tempo.
Now in for Mohawk number 9, Alyssa Glassbergen.
Mountaineers are going to have another throw in. Glassbergen with the ball. Mountaineers defense now with the ball. To Lemire's. Conestoga. The Condors have it in their own end. Using the time, give it to their midfield. It's going to be Mountaineers ball on for a throw in. Sterling with the throw in. Condors have great defense on the throw in. Mountaineers recover. Mountaineers have it in the midfield. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Mountaineers. It's going to be Condors ball.
That was a good clearance by Lauren Schneider. But right now, I definitely say the Mountaineers need to really find a way to get back into their own groove and get into the Condors defensive area and really start getting some shots off the net. It seems like could have been an illegal throw.
Going to have to redo that throw in. Condors throw in. Condors now within Mohawk territory. Mohawk has some great defense.
And Mohawk is definitely getting very physical, which we love to see in this game, but we definitely need to see them keep their stamina up and not go for any risky balls.
It's gonna be another Conestoga throw in. Mountaineers defense. And Hadley makes a routine play. Rolls it out to her closest defender. Sterling now with it on the side. Conestoga trying to make something happen. It's going to be Mountaineers ball on the sideline.
And that's truly what I'm seeing right now. I feel like I'm not seeing the same energy that I saw from the Mountaineers when the game first started. They're doing a bit of overshooting the ball at times and just not getting the job fully done, really completing the assignment 80% instead of the full way. And that could be the difference maker on the scoreboard right now.
Looks like it's going to be a goal kick for the Condors.
Now in for Mohawk, number 2, Valerie LaRoche.
Condors now have it in their own end. Mountaineers are trying to look for an interception so they can have it in their enemy's territory. Condors are having some great connections. Moving the ball midfield. Moving the ball into Mohawk territory. Condors now with an attempt. It's great defense by the Mountaineers. Looks like it's going to be there's a Condor down.
And I would say that was a good defensive play by the Mountaineers. We're just going to see if it's going to progress into anything at all.
Looks like it might be a penalty shot for the Condors.
Penalty kick coming up.
And that's just one of those type of risky plays that defenses make at times. Um, Hopefully the Mountaineers are able to get a save right here.
Claire Di Bendito with the penalty shot.
And
It's a great
what
save
a
by
save!
Hattie.
What a save by the Mountaineers! And it's situations like that, moments like that, that really
Looks like they're going to have to redo the kick, I think.
that really
She might
changes
have
the team.
the referees put the flag up. It looks like Hattie came off the line before the kick.
And
So they are going to redo the kick.
and it's situations like that that really changes the team morale when the ref kind of goes back on decisions
Hilly Mackey now with the penalty shot, and it's a goal for Conestoga.
and right now I can definitely understand the frustration that the Mountaineers could be facing right now, especially with a save happening originally and then the decision being overturned and having to do another penalty kick. That does
Conestoga goal scored by number 23, Haley Mackey.
that definitely changes team morale, and we'll see how the Mountaineers overcome this adversity that they're facing.
Mountaineers kick off. Restart things. Let's get
Now
some
in for
momentum.
Conestoga, number 7, Molly Foy.
Mountaineers are having some great connections in their own end. Jada Sterling now within Mohawk territory. Couldn't get there, so it's going to be Condor's ball on the side. Condors with the throw in. It's going to be great defense by Jaden Morgan. Mountaineers looking to restart something. Hattie's going to have a goal kick.
This Mountaineers team looking a lot less Mountaineer like right now. Hopefully that they can have some type of change very soon.
It's going to be Condor's ball on the side for a throw in. Abby White with the throw in for the Condors. Mountaineers defense looking a little bit more physical. Mountaineers with the interception midfield. Condors regain the ball. It's going to be a foul against. It's going to be a yellow card. A yellow card against number 10, Megan Hayes for the Condors.
And I'll definitely say that card is well deserved. That was just a bit too aggressive for how this game should be going.
A yellow card has been handed to Conestoga's number 10, Megan Hayes.
It's going to be a free kick for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, Lily Sylvia taking the free kick as well.
Passes it to her teammate. Midfield. Trying to get momentum down in Conestoga territory. The Mountaineers.
And that's a strike
Had
right
it.
there. That's an area to strike. And hopefully Jada Sterling can make a
It's a
good
cross.
cross.
It's going to be clear by the Condors. Mohawk regains possession.
Oh, and that could have been it right there.
It's going to be a save by Morales by the Condors. Takes time in the box.
And it's just plays like that where there's just a bit of miscommunication on if you're going to continue doing the run. Is it a through pass? Is it a straight pass?
It's going to be Mountaineer throw in on the side.
And Hannah Kelly definitely trying to find her footing on the ground and take advantage of those runs that are sort of being given to her, but the defender are sadly always there.
It's going to be a substitution for Mohawk.
Now in for Mohawk, number 7, Bernarda Torres.
Mohawk now has it in Conestoga territory. Mountaineers trying to look, putting some pressure. It's going to be Condor's ball for a throw in inside. Megan Hayes with the throw in for the Condors.
And that was a great defensive stop right there for the Mountaineers. Definitely could have been a key offensive strap for this Condors team. Great defensive breakdown.
Condors have the Mountaineers take over in their own end. Mountaineers going down. It's going to be a great clear by the Condors.
That was a good attempt by Kelly right there. But again, just the defenders are always there.
Throw in for the Mountaineers. Have it in Condors territory. Mountaineers looking to gain momentum.
And I feel like we're getting a lot of kicking in directions and not towards specific people. It's like you see your teammate is in an area and you kind of kick it, hope it goes to them, but there needs to be a lot more structure for this Mountaineer team right now. It seems that they're playing out of their rhythm and definitely playing different than how they started this game.
Condors now have it in their own territory. Condors looking to maintain this lead. Taking their time as needed. The Condors within their own end. Mohawk's getting a lot more physical.
A lot more physical throughout this game so far, especially you being down 2 goals and a questionable penalty kick, retake of a penalty kick. I can see how frustration is definitely adding on for this Mountaineers team.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Mountaineers. Corner kick. It's going to be a shove by the Mountaineers. It's going to be Conestoga ball.
And just like we were talking about, this Mountaineers team are showing a lot more physicality throughout the progression of this game.
Looks like they're just getting really frustrated with
Yeah.
being down by 2.
And hopefully it doesn't cost them even more than it has so far with giving a penalty due to that physicality.
Conestoga is going to take a free kick in their own end. See what the Mountaineers defense can do. It's a great kick. Oh, it's going to be halftime.
Not to say that was a pretty decent, good first half by the Mountaineers. Definitely made some crucial errors, but we could see how they might be able to bounce back in the second half.
And now that it's halftime, we'll be back on OCAA Live. the action in the second half. Great through ball by the Mountaineers. It's going to be Conestoga ball.
Right? Then they're just gonna have to make sure that they keep good energy and not get into any type of foul trouble with the physicality that's been progressing throughout.
Yeah, and the Condors are going to have to keep up the pressure if they want to continue with their 2-goal lead. Condors now with it in their own end. Have a midfield. Mountaineers regain possession. Mountaineers goalkeeper Hattie with it. Rolls it out to her defender.
And again, this is kind of what I'm talking about. The Mountaineers, they do a lot of playing in the backfield, and I would say that was a foul on the corner that they just gave to Lauren Schneider, but it seems that the ref might feel otherwise.
Great header. It's going to be throw in for the Mountaineers. Mountaineers throw in. Condors gain possession. Mountaineers regain possession midfield. Mountaineers now in Condors territory.
And this is a place
For
where
the attack. It's a great save by the Condors goalkeeper Morales.
and that was a great save indeed. The Mountaineers, it was a great shot as well, but just a better save at that moment. Hopefully, the more they start attacking, they can start getting some goals in.
Condors now with it in Mountaineers territory. Mountaineers defense with a great change of possession. It's going to be Mountaineers ball throw in. Mountaineers have possession of it in their own territory.
And see, it's plays like that where that was clearly a handball that the ref did decide to just let slide. And that was a great defensive play right there by the Mountaineers.
Condors in Mountaineers territory. Mountaineers, great block. Condors still with it in Mountaineers territory. Across. And it's going to be cleared by the Mountaineers.
That was some great show of skill by the Condors right there, being a bit cheeky, up in the goal scoring area. Very controlled right now in their backfield.
Condors have possession midfield.
And I'll definitely say this is one of those times where the Mountaineers should be applying a bit more pressure and try to build off a mistake of these Condors. Great interception by Lauren Schneider.
Mountaineers have possession going up the side. Mountaineers in Condors territory. Great defensive play by the Condors. Lauren Schneider's going to take a throw in.
Megan Hayes doing a huge defensive play for this Conestoga Condors team.
Schneider with the throw in. Doesn't look like they could keep it in bounds.
Seems that the players are hearing some voice from the sideline and from their coaches on some new strategies for their gameplay currently.
It's going to be Morales with the goal kick. It's going to do a short kick to her defender. They're going to be playing with it within their own defensive zone. Condors now with it midfield. Great touch pass.
I think that
The
maybe
Mohawk Mountaineers. Uh, it's gonna be a it's gonna be a yellow card again for the Condors.
that's two yellow cards in total for this Condors team.
Believe that was against Emily Sobers. Mountaineers free kick in their own end.
In soccer, definitely this is a bit uncommon where you see the team that's up by 2 goals also being up by two yellow cards.
Yeah.
Mountaineers desperately need to make a huge factor on the scoreboard and just create some type of change in this game.
Condors have it in their own defensive territory. Pass back to their keeper. Mountaineers putting up a little bit of pressure. Keeper gets rid of it. It's
And,
going to be Mountaineers' ball. Lauren Schneider with it on for the throw in.
and that's amazing pressure right there with this Mountaineers forward team.
Looks like the Condors want a handball call there. They have possession in their own end. Mountaineers gain possession in midfield. Taking some time. Schneider with a kick. So Lemire's now with it. Lemire's with a cross.
That could be enough for Jaden
And
to.
Jaden Morgan did not get the touch there. Let's keep it in bounds.
That was a good attempt right there by the Mountaineers. Definitely the right type of communication, just sadly not the right type of outcome that we were hoping for.
Condors now with it in their own end. Condors are looks like they're doing some time management to keep their lead.
Yeah, most definitely. We're seeing a lot more of a defensive, right, game type of playing with this Condors team. But I would say also the Mountaineers are doing some absolutely beautiful pressure in the offensive zone.
Condors try to clear the ball.
But with pressures like that, um, I would say that this Condors team is making these Mountaineers run a lot and do a lot of changing of direction of running, which definitely does not help their stamina at all.
Mountaineers with the throw in. Mountaineers have the ball in their own zone.
So
Mountaineers clear the ball.
that was some great passing there by the Mountaineers, being very aware of defensive pressure.
Conestoga with the throw in.
And another
It's going to
another
be another foul against Condors.
it's a foul, but then even after the play, it seems that Hammers received a bit of a high kick by number 22.
It's going to be a free kick for the Mountaineers. It was a quick free kick, and Condors now take possession of the ball in. Oh, Mohawk with a great steal. Push the ball down Condors' territory, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Morales for
And
the Condors.
possibly maybe if that time was started to run earlier, maybe that could have been an opportunity. But again, like I said, this Mountaineers team have been doing a lot of running and a lot of changing of directions. So their stamina compared to this Conestoga Condors team is very much on the opposite side of the spectrum.
Here's Morales with the kick. Looks like it's going to be a deep kick.
Now in for Mohawk, number 20, Addison Cam.
Condors have it midfield, going back to their own end. Morales now with the ball. Morales with a big kick to midfield, and it's intercepted by Lauren Schneider. Condors with a great through ball. Condors looking for another attempt. It's going to be a great save by Hattie.
And it's a good thing that she was able to get with two hands on that ball. You know, sometimes the ref doesn't see it and the ball does get kicked out. So it was good that it was a full clearance on it.
Hadley with a big kick to midfield. Mountaineers still being a little bit more physical than the Condors. Condors are getting their physicality back. It's going to be Mohawk throw in. Quick throw in for Mohawk. The Mountaineers are trying to gain momentum. Condors are playing some good ball. Mountaineers now have it in Condors territory. Looks like Lammers. Oh, Lammers falls over. No call. Condors keeping it in. Schneider now with the ball. Past the Lammers.
That was a great display of skill right there by
Schneider.
getting in the
Schneider now with it. Taking her time to Lemire's, and it's out of bounds. It's going to be Condor's ball on the side for a throw in.
definitely say maybe the Mountaineers what I would suggest from seeing this so far. Possibly moving Jaden Morgan less from striker more to center attacking mid and maybe getting someone else on that far wing just so Abby White can occupy herself there, which would open up the floor a lot more for Jaden Morgan to get that shot off.
Mountaineers now have it in Conestoga territory. Jaden Morgan with the ball, looking to cross. She does. And the Conestoga defense just puts that one out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for the Mountaineers.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Just on that play, you see Jaden Morgan gets the ball, but then instantly Abby White goes and attacks her, and she still gets a cross in, but just not the level that I know that she would want it at.
Janelle Lemire's with the corner kick for the Mountaineers.
And this should be about the fifth to sixth corner the Mountaineers have taken so far.
Great cross, but doesn't get where she wants it. It's going to be a substitution for the Mountaineers. Lauren Schneider's going off.
Now in for Mohawk, number 6, Julia Lammers.
Morales with the kick for the Condors. Myers with it now. Janelle Lammers with great defense. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Mohawk ball. Mohawk now with it in Condors territory. Condors now have it now with they're going down to Mohawk territory. Mohawk defense has it to Jaden Morgan. Back to the defender. It's a through ball.
And definitely right now, this Mountaineers team are looking a bit tired, and maybe they should get a bit of a switch.
Mountaineers are trying to gain possession. Condors have it midfield. Mountaineers now have it in their own end.
I'd say, see, like,
Looks like they're going the wrong way.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The pressure and the decision making right now, this Mountaineers put a
Condors now have it in Mohawk territory. Condors cross. Oh, doesn't get there. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Hadley.
And Addison can almost doing a bit of a risky type of decision making for this team, for the Mountaineers team. And right now, the Mountaineers are just, I would say, are getting a bit outworked right now. And just outplayed.
Conestoga's number 22, Nicole Miller, is going to be taking the throw in.
Now in for Conestoga, number 11, Justina Meneses, and number 7, Molly Floyd. And now in for Mohawk College, number 5, Sylvia Sokach.
It's going to be out of bounds against the Mountaineers. It's going to be Conestoga ball. Miller's going to take the throw in again.
Really showing off her basketball skills.
Miller has it alone. It's going to be Conestoga ball. Miller with the throw in again. Hawks putting on some great pressure. Lemire's with a great through ball. Can Mohawk catch up to it? They can, and it stays in, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Morales for the Condors. Quick pass to their closest defender. Condors are gaining possession in their own territory. Condors continue to march up the field into Mohawk territory. Mountaineers now have the ball. Jaden Morgan, the pass to a defender. Mohawk now playing with it. Jaden Morgan for the Mountaineers. Pass center. It's going to be a shot. It's going to be a field goal. Unfortunately, that's not going to give us any points.
But I'll definitely say that's the second time that Greece has taken those type of attempts, and both times have come quite close. So I'll definitely say that this Mountaineer team have to really start taking these opportunities from anywhere on the field, and just seeing how close they can maybe get it to them.
Condors now have it midfield. Mountaineers defense takes over. They pass back to their keeper, Hadley. Hadley with a great pass to their defender. Mountaineers. Lemire's to Lemire's.
And
Julia
CSR,
to Janelle.
that's what I'm saying. They really need to take Jaden off that back post and make her a little bit closer and put somebody else that you're not going to rely on as much on the offensive end there. So Abby White can more so occupy herself with that opponent.
It's going to be a foul against Mountaineers. No card. It's going to be a free kick for the Condors. Claire DeBendito with the free kick. And Hadley with a great pickup. Hadley rolls it out to her defender. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Condors.
Half 58. No, 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 no. 58.
Another substitution for Mohawk.
Now in for Mohawk, number 3, Jada Sterling.
It's a great header, not where she wanted it to go. It's gonna be Mohawk ball on the sidelines for a throw in. It's gonna be Julia Lemire's with a throw in. Trying to give it.
And this Mountaineers team right now, if they want to get back into this game, they are going to need to strike now and strike quick.
A great defensive play by the Mountaineers there. Mountaineers trying to regroup and get some momentum going on their side.
Sylvia has definitely been a great addition every time she's on the field, really slowing down the tempo and doing some key movement in the midfield.
It's going to be a great defensive play by Julia Lemire's.
And right now, with three in the back, I feel like the Mountaineers should really take this opportunity and really try to grow on the counterattack on this upcoming play.
Looks like it's going to be offside on Conestoga. Mohawk's going to get the ball. It's going to be a great pass to midfield. Condors have it now in their defensive territory. They're going to take their time. It's going to be a quick pass to their defender on the outside. Mohawk free gains possession. Great interception by Condors. Condors clear out of their zone. Julia Lemire's with a great clear out of Mohawk zone.
And what a pass right there.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a foul against the Mountaineers. That was Janelle Lemire's. It's going to be a free kick for the Condors. No cards given.
Chris. Not putting back. Nine. Nine.
A lot of substitutions from both teams. It's going to be Condors free kick in their own territory. Here's the free
Now in
kick
for
by
Conestoga, number 8, Haley MacArthur, and number 9, Lily Triantafulu.
Janelle
And for
Mears
your
pass to
Mountaineer,
Morgan.
number 7,
Morgan
Bernarda
going up the
Torres.
side to Sterling. Sterling with the cross. It doesn't get where she wanted to go. It's going to be a goal kick for Morales and the Condors.
I'll definitely say ever since giving up that penalty, this Mountaineers team have not been the same and sadly have not been able to bounce back really into this game and get back into that tempo rhythm that we saw in the first 10 minutes of the gameplay of today.
Looks like a timeout's been called.
So, Andrew, would you say that there's anything that this Mountaineers team can do right now to really get themselves back into this game and give themselves a chance?
You know, they've been they've been putting some great pressure on Conestoga, but I think that they need to be maybe a little less physical as it's giving Conestoga a lot of free kicks as the refs are finding that they're fouling Conestoga. Uh, they need to keep their minds to focused and get back into this game. They need to definitely make some moves and take more attempts as needed to get back into this game down 2-0.
Most definitely agree. I'll say that this Mountaineers team, it's not looking the greatest right now for them. I have seen stranger things in the past. I've seen teams make these type of comebacks, but every time when teams make those type of comebacks, there's always a difference maker on the field. And sometimes it's not a person. Sometimes it's just an attitude as a team.
Conestoga now in their own end. The Condors continuing to make some great passes to each other, great connections. Mountaineers intercept that pass.
And that
Janelle
could be the ball.
Lemire's to Morgan. Morgan with the attempt. Oh, Morgan!
Well,
Morgan
awesome.
scores.
That's a great goal there by Jaden Morgan. And even a better pass by the Mountaineer.
That
Beautiful
was
play.
a very good play by Janelle Lemire's to Jaden Morgan for the goal. And that cuts their Condors lead in half by 1.
Goal scored by number 11 for Mohawk, Jaden Morgan. With assist to number 21, Janelle Lammer.
And this could be the change of attitude that I was talking about that this Mountaineers team needed to really make a difference in this game.
Lammers with the throw in.
'Cause I definitely
Mountaineers now have it in Condors territory. Pass back from Lammers. They pass it back to Hadley. Hadley with a quick pass to her defender. A great push off by the Condors. It's going to be Mountaineers free kick.
and I'm surprised there was
Mountaineers take
no
a.
cards given on that play.
It's going to be a quick free kick to Sterling. Sterling now pass up. It's going to be intercepted by the Condors, who Mountaineers regain possession. Mountaineers within midfield. Pass up. Intercepted by the Condors, and it's going to be headed out of bounds by the Condors. It's going to be Sterling with the ball. Sterling with the throw in. It's going to be passed back to the defender. It's going to be Mohawk free kick. Mountaineers with the free kick. Pass to Sterling. Back to the defender.
And that's some good stuff there by Sylvia.
They're going to switch the field there. Great attempts to Morgan again. It's going to be a foul against the Mountaineers. Both going for the ball. It's going to be a free kick for the Condors.
I'd say this is some good aggression right now with the Mountaineers, especially this being the 73rd minute of the match so far. There's about roughly 17 more minutes or so. I'd say this Mountaineers team really has to get one more going. This could be the opportunity.
The Mountaineers now have it in Condors area. It's going to be a Condors throw in. It's going to be a Mountaineers throw in on the sidelines.
And I would say that Torres is being a bit physical. Maybe got a bit lucky right there with the ref not seeing such, but I'll say the Mountaineers don't want to risk any type of fouls or penalties or anything to jeopardize their attempt on a comeback.
Lemire's with the throw in. Mountaineers gain possession in Condors territory. And Condors are going to kick it out of bounds again. Lemire's going to do another throw in. Thrown by Lemire's to the Mountaineers' possession. Keep it in bounds. Conestoga takes over the ball midfield. Conestoga, great defensive play by Mohawk.
Obviously, there was some great passing lanes by the Condors team, but it was even a better shutdown by the Mountaineers defense.
Condors have it in Mohawk territory. Great cross, doesn't connect. Condors with it in Mohawk territory. They pass back midfield. They pass back into their own end. Hayes now with it for the Condors. Condors are definitely doing some time management on their part, keep their 1 goal lead. But Jaden Morgan
Jaden
has
was
it.
to make the last pass right there. Maybe that could have been something to Kelly, but a bit too late.
Sterling now battling 2 Condors. Makes the pass to Morgan. Morgan pass back to Sterling. It looks like a Condor is down. I think that's Hayes. A great pass for the Condors in Mohawk territory. There's nobody near her. It's a cross pass. It's gonna be offside on the Condors.
And that could have been a very dangerous situation right there. It was a huge counterattack by this Conestoga Condors team, which could have resulted in a goal. But what we're seeing right now on the field is actually a yellow card being given to number 18 on the Conestoga Condors, who is Claire Benedetto. Yeah. It seems that there was some language possibly used on the field that the ref is not liking at all. We want to make sure that we're having a clean game and that no red cards are given out.
Mountaineers with a free kick in their own end. It's a grounded pass to
Now in for
midfielder.
Mohawk, number 2, Valerie LaRoche, and number 15, Regan Vanderprep.
And
A yellow
this
card has been given to Conestoga's number 18, Claire Di Benedetto.
Mountaineers are going to get a goal kick for Hadley. Hadley, quick pass to the defender.
And what I'm noticing right now is that this game is getting extremely physical on both sides of the pitch. Maybe we're seeing the start of a rivalry between the Conestoga Condors and the Mountain and Mohawk Mountaineers.
Morales now with the Condors has it in her own territory. Condors have it. The Mohawk Mountaineers gain possession. Looks like a Condor is down. We're going to take a quick break as the Mountaineers are putting up some great pressure. They cut the lead in half by 1. It's a 2-1 game so far. Uh, what do you think the Mountaineers have to do to regain, get another goal and try and tie the game up?
I'll say there's about so 12 minutes left in this game. I'll definitely say that this Mountaineers team need to really get Jaden open. I'll say that's our strongest offensive weapon. So you really want to make sure that Abby White is not on Jaden Morgan. And I'll definitely say that the Mountaineers got to make sure that they keep playing clean and um staying physical, but just not risking any type of penalties or fouls that could possibly result into free kicks or penalties. I'll say that is our biggest concern for the Mountaineers team, but really getting through those passing lanes and just continuing to strike on the net would be the best interest for this Mountaineers team.
It was definitely great passes by Janelle Lemire's to Jaden Morgan for that goal. What do you think their connection can be to continue this half and see what they can do to gain more momentum to tie the game? and maybe take the lead.
Yeah, well, we know last year that duo definitely contributed to a lot of Mohawk success. So we're definitely hoping to see in the last about 12 to 10 minutes of this game, maybe them to get um another connection, another type of pass to one another and just open lanes. But again, there's a lot of other like we have Kelly that's also in the offensive forward position. So there's a lot of bodies that can contribute to goal scoring. They just gotta make sure that they're getting the right kind of time to keep those.
Now, Conestoga, they have a 2-1 lead right now with in the 80th
Now
minute.
with Conestoga number 13, Brooke Meyer.
What do you think they can do to keep this lead and win the game?
I'll definitely say for this Conestoga team to win this game, they definitely have to be a lot more defensive and really they're doing this on the end of the first half. They were just doing a lot of making this Mountaineers team shift in directions and do a lot of running. So I feel like if they're able to make the Mountaineers just continue running and just kind of losing and all their stamina, that could be a key to their success.
Back to action. The Mohawk Mountaineers now have the ball. Lemire's it's going to be out of bounds for. It's going to be a throw in for Conestoga.
And this again, this is some great pressure we're seeing right now on this Mountaineers team. We're seeing some players get a bit jumpy for the play, and that's what we love to see. We love to see that type of energy. But again, they gotta really watch the physicality that they're producing on the pitch right now.
Condors now have it in Mohawk territory. Great defensive play by the Mountaineers. Sterling now with the ball. It's going to be kicked out by the Condors. Sterling's going to have a throw in for the Mountaineers. The throw in is going to be above their heads. It's going to go. Mohawk has the ball. It's going to be a through pass.
And that's where sometimes it comes down to communication and just really reading the play. Even when
Lemire's now with the ball. Doesn't make the connection to Morgan. Mountaineers have it now midfield. Lemire's with it in the side. Pass. It's going to be kicked out by the Condors. It's going to be Lemire's with the throw in. Lemire's with the throw in. The Mountaineers gain possession in Conestoga territory. Conestoga now having possession. They clear the ball out of their territory. Mountaineers get the ball back. The Mountaineers trying to gain something to make a tie. It's going to be a trip against Morgan Davis, and it's going to be a yellow card. Yellow card, and it's going to be her second yellow, a red card for Hayes against the Conestoga Condors, and she's getting sent off.
and it is currently right now the 83rd minute in this matchup. So with about 77 minutes left, give or take a few minutes of extra time, we'll see if this Mountaineers team is able to capitalize on this red card that
The
they
second yellow card has been given to Conestoga's number 10, Megan Hayes.
and also with this free kick, maybe the Mountaineers are able to capitalize and make this a tie game.
Looks like Janelle Lemire's with the free kick. It's direct. It's a pass to her teammate. Oh, and they missed the opportunity.
And Valerie LaRoche just a bit too short, just by a couple inches, sadly. Seems that there's a lot of talking and frustration on this field by both teams. And we see a lot of sportsmanship and I would even say captain like um communication from Grace McEllen on the field right now. definitely telling her teammates to stay in this game and how close they are to getting a tie game to even possibly a victory.
Blue Yellows on Conestoga, Coach Stuart Mackey.
It's gonna be a goal kick for
Now in
Conestoga.
for Mohawk, number 9, Alyssa Glassbergen, and number 8, Emily Schwartz.
Sterling now. Mohawk having it in Conestoga territory. Sterling having it midfield for the Mohawk Mountaineers. It's going to be Mohawk throw in on the sidelines. Looks like they're doing some time management. Defenders of Mohawk pass up. It's going to be a great heads up play by the Mountaineers forward. Glassbergen. Condors ball, throw in. Janelle Lemire's great header after the throw in was made. A clear from Conestoga Condors.
That's some great control in the backfield by Sylvia. Just really being able to control her tempo of the game and trying her best to reset this Mountaineers strategy.
Lemire's now is a through ball. Oh, and Morales makes a great save. It's gonna be looks like a free kick for Conestoga. A little bump into Morales.
It seems that number 8 might be targeted on this play.
Condors. Mohawk makes a great interception play by from the Condors. Mohawk has it midfield. They push it down the sidelines to Sterling. Doesn't connect, and the Condors can't make the play and kick it out of bounds. It's gonna be Mohawk throw in. Conestoga now going down the field into Mohawk territory. Great defensive play by the
Now
Mountaineers.
Hannah Kelly.
And that's what sometimes a game is. You have a defender like Abby White trying to make an offensive play and really trying to be on the counterattack, but then you have defenders like Sylvia just not going to let that happen so easily. Great defensive stop by the Mountaineers.
Hadley now has the ball, rolls it out to Sterling. Sterling to the Mountaineers defender. Mountaineers have it in midfield.
And I truly have to give credit to the game for Sylvia and how she's been playing a lot of composure in the backfield and really helping his Mountaineers not uh, lose another goal to this team. But also great work there right there by the Concept Condos. A lot of great pressure. Maybe a little too much by number 23, but no calls were given by the referee.
Mountaineers now have it in Conestoga territory. Mountaineers, Jaden Morgan loses the ball. Jaden Morgan now trying to put pressure. It's going to be Mountaineers ball on the sideline for a throw in.
We are now on the 89th minute of this matchup currently. It seems that there is a bit of game wasting that this Conestoga Condors team might be doing just to secure the win for this matchup currently. And it even seems that the player apologized to Jaden. So hopefully that the Mountaineers team are able to capitalize very soon.
Mountaineers now have it right in attacking territory. And Morales gets the ball.
It seems that we're going to get a big drop kick from Morales.
Morales is looking downfield. Big kick by Morales. Mountaineers take over the ball. Midfield.
And this could be one of the final opportunities that this Mountaineers team could have to generate a goal. And that was that could have been it by Jaden Morgan.
Morales has the ball.
Now in for Conestoga, number 22, Nicole Miller.
Morales now taking her time. She's gonna do a kick downfield. Mountaineers Sterling gets the ball.
And we have reached the 90th minute of this match. So currently we are in extra time.
The Condors looking to capitalize on this extra time to secure the victory against the Mountaineers. Mountaineers have a throw in on the sidelines. Mountaineers have it in their own end.
And with Jaden Morgan coming
Now in for Mohawk, number 12, Marley Dropper.
and
Kept in beautifully by Lemire's. Conestoga now playing with it. It's going to be Conestoga ball on the sidelines for a throw in.
And with Jaden Morgan coming up, I would definitely say that this is kind of the end of this Mountaineers game for them, for the team personally. I'd always say when you're in a losing position and you take off one of your key players, it's pretty much said that you're trying to see what could happen, but you're not expecting a different result than when they came out.
Conestoga clears the ball past the Mohawk defenders. Mohawk now with it in their own zone. Hadley pass through a defender. Mohawk defenders have it midfield. Pass to midfield. Miscommunication there. The Conestoga Condors have it now.
Again, great stop by Sylvia.
It's going to be a Condors throw in.
And I would say this is quite a lot of extra time that's been given in this game so far. Maybe we could even see another goal happen for the end of this match.
It's going to be Condors ball. It's going to be a throw in for the Condors. Sterling making some defensive moves in the corner. It's going to be Condors ball again on the sidelines.
And I definitely say that's one of those cheeky moments that we're seeing right now by this Conestoga Condors team. Doing a bit of time wasting, just trying to secure their win. And this could possibly
This could
be
be
the final.
Mohawk's kick. Mountaineers have it in their own end.
I do believe that was a smart choice with having Sylvie kind of start off the offensive attack.
It's going to be intercepted by the Condors. Mohawk gains possession back in their own end. No pressure given. We're going to do a through ball. Mohawk has it in Condors territory. The Condors regain possession in their own end. Mohawk putting up a lot of pressure against the Condors. The Condors have it in their own end still. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Condors ball.
And just plays like that right there, that Condors defense was quite ready for whatever the Mountaineers were going to throw at them.
Condors with the throw in. Mountaineers, Jada Sterling. The Mountaineers have it in Condors territory. Condors clear the ball. It's going to be Mountaineers throw in on the sidelines. And that's the final whistle, folks. The Condors have beaten the Mountaineers 2-1 in this 90-minute match. Uh, my name's Andrew Golab. I'm here with McFeisty,
Like Festios Azua.
and the Conestoga Condors have defeated the Mohawk Mountaineers 2-1 on OCAA Live.
Sweet Mohawk 2-1.